It's Saturday, December 12th, 2009. Thanks for stopping by. Forgive me, I'm not 100% today because I've got a really bad allergy attack and I'm on the allergy drugs, so bear with me. I just wanted to share with you an article that was just sent to me by my good friend Saeed. And Saeed has not been able to post any comments on my channel for a long time now, which it must be some sort of glitch in YouTube. I don't know what's going on there, but it's really unfortunate because Saeed is a really good commenter and a good defender of my channel from the many bullshit artists out there who like to comment, some of them unintentionally spouting bullshit, others intentionally probably, but anyway, I hope he's able to continue commenting and provide some balance so that I don't always have to do it. So here is an article. Now this is for all you people out there. This is for you people. When you tell me that Arabs in Israel are treated better than Israeli Jews, when you tell me that they have rights you don't have, or that they are equal to you, or that the Palestinian Authority is in charge of the West Bank, for instance, here is a little article that will lay all those myths to rest once and for all in a very powerful way. And thanks to Saeed for this article. Here it is. This is from Haaretz, a really reputable Israeli newspaper, haaretz.com. Haaretz means the land in Hebrew, and as I always tell everybody, this conflict is not about bullshit. It's about land. And interestingly enough, if you actually read the history of the conflict in Darfur, it's also about land. It's not about evil Arabs taking advantage of the good Africans. In my opinion, it seems like the whole conflict in Darfur, it was brought about by the encroachment of the Sahara Desert on farmlands, on the couple of decades of drought and famine that they've had, and it led to a lot of conflict between the farmers and the shepherds. The sort of migratory and the sedentary people started stepping on each other's toes, and the shepherds could not get to their pasture lands without going over the farmlands of the people who were trying to farm, because they were pushed together by the scarcity of land. So then that crowded out the migratory people. And so that's when you started having this conflict between the migratory Arabs and the sedentary Africans who were trying to farm. And now neither side is right or wrong in this situation. It's just a conflict over land, and the real problem is possibly climate change, drought, famine, desertification of their land, and it's not a problem that's going to go away if you hang a few Arabs. Some of those Arabs need to be hanged. Bashir probably needs to be hanged, but he's not really the problem. He's just a criminal. Okay, the problem in Darfur, believe it or not, is not evil Arabs. It is land. They don't have enough land. They don't have enough food. They don't have enough water. And they're fighting each other for these things that they used to share. So, if Angelina Jolie really wants to stop what's happening in Darfur, maybe after she gets finished hanging all the war criminals, maybe she should take a look at the problem that actually caused all this. Otherwise it'll just happen all over again, and you'll either have a bunch of Arabs to hang or you'll have a bunch of Africans to hang. It just depends on who wins. Okay, that's all that matters. So anyway, enough about Darfur. Here is the article from Haaretz. The High Court of Justice ruled on Wednesday to deny a Palestinian student from Gaza who has been studying in Bethlehem permission to complete her university degree in the West Bank. Berlanti Azam, 22, has been in the West Bank since 2005 and has only 2 months of study left in order to complete her bachelor's degree in business administration. In late October, however, the Israeli authorities expelled her back to Gaza, claiming that she was illegally staying in the West Bank. Now notice, they're not talking about Israel proper. They're talking about expelling a Palestinian from the West Bank. And it was not the Palestinian Authority that did this, it was the Israeli authorities. Okay. Azam petitioned against her expulsion with the assistance of Gisha, a local center for freedom of movement, but the High Court accepted the Israeli authorities' decision to deny Azam a chance to remain in the West Bank to continue her education. The authorities did not claim security charges against Azam. Regarding the assertion that she is an illegal alien in the West Bank, Gisha said that she had moved to the region legally with an entrance permit into Israel issued to her by the IDF commander on the scene after a meticulous security check. The High Court accepted Israel's claim that Azam entered the West Bank illegally due to the fact that the permit entitled her interest into Jerusalem, not the West Bank. During the 4 years she lived and studied in the West Bank, Azam placed several requests to change her address from Gaza to Bethlehem. According to the Oslo Accord, the Palestinian Authority has the power to change its citizens' addresses in their identity cards and is only required to notify the Israeli authorities. But ever since the accord was implemented, Israel has refused to accept the PA's authority to register change of address from Gaza to the West Bank and has retained a monopoly over the acceptance or denial of an address change request. Since the year 2000, Israel has also refused to allow Gaza residents to study in the West Bank. It is believed that there are currently over 25,000 Palestinians who were born in Gaza and are currently living in the West Bank, all of whom have been disallowed to change their address on their identification certificates. Most of them have been living in the West Bank for many years. They have raised their families there. They have been working in the region, but are under the constant threat of expulsion. Thanks for watching.